What's up, guys? I'm Zach Cohen. Welcome back to my channel. Today will be day 138 and I'll be doing back and biceps. And today will be a quick day again because it is 8:30 and it is a Tuesday, and when I get home I have to finish some things on my vehicle. That's going to be some time consuming deals. And the reason I was also this late was because I forgot to edit my video, and it should have technically been done before 8. And I didn't have enough storage, so I had to go back through everything and free up some space, which, as you guys can tell, probably it's there, or it's done, and hopefully uploaded. But, yeah. But, as you can tell, I don't have my mic on. That's because I am a numbnuts and forgot to charge them. So, I'm just going to say everything in here in this order. So, I'm going to start off with I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to start off with hammer curls today, and then do lat pull downs, and then do close grip bicep curls to work my short head on my biceps, and then do back extensions, and then do wide grip curls to finish it off. And then if there's some time, or if the mirror ain't taken up, I'll do some posing. And yeah, so other than that, I don't really have too much to say, so I'll see you guys when I'm in the gym. Alrighty guys, yeah, I'll talk to you guys out in the vehicle. Alrighty guys, so as you can tell, I'm in my vehicle. The reason why I didn't pose was because there were people in front of the mirror again, which I mean, again, I don't own the gym, but I did do some posing. So there was a thumbnail for, actually this is the only reason I'm still there, can at least be a good thumbnail. So I did like one pose and that was it in front of where I did my last workout at. And yeah, but I gotta say, today workout felt pretty good. I'm actually not upset at it at all. One thing I am upset is that it's now 9:15 at night and I still gotta do some things in my vehicle. That's probably gonna take about, I'm hoping it takes at max 30 minutes. Keyword hopefully. Because what I need to do is very simple and I have the right tools for it now. So that's a plus. But yeah, I know. Today's workout felt pretty good. I have a decent pump going on. I'm actually not too upset with it. And I kind of ran through everything kind of quickly too. Because I started at pretty much like almost 8:30 actually when I was talking to you guys. So, and I still did like a small, breather in between my workouts. Don't worry, I did get my rest a bit. But yeah, everything else, I mean, yeah, today's workout I'm not too upset with. I do need to start coming in earlier again, but that's something too. I also like coming in at like between 7. 7 will be like the golden time, because then I can be done around like 8:30, get home, and then have the rest of the night doing whatever. Because the reason why I like 7 o'clock, and this is what I used to do too before I started doing YouTube and before I moved to Griswold, because as you guys know, or for the new people, I live in Atlanta again, or now, I'll say, because, ooh, wow, I'm feeling my bicep muscle here. That's new too, like without posing, and it's already like pretty pumped. Ooh. But no, what I was saying though was, when I first got the gym membership at the gym that I go to, I was living in Atlantic. I was living with my mom and love her to pieces. And I was living with her for a bit. And then around February, end of January, beginning of February, I moved to Griswold with my older sister and her fiance for a bit, because my mom had to end up moving different places and there just wasn't going to be enough room with me, my grandma, and her. And I was like, that's fine. So my older sister, love her too. She is an amazing older sister. Well, there goes that. And wow, my door wasn't shut. Oh God, no. There we go. That's staying in the video because that's funny. But yeah, love her to pieces. I'm grateful and thankful that she helped me out for a bit. And so when I was living with my mom though, that's when I was like starting diets and all that, starting a deficit and all that stuff. Because like I was still pretty new and all that stuff, so I was trying to find my niche. And I dropped about August of 2024. I dropped about, 15 pounds I dropped. I was excited, everything. Then it hit around the fall, which was, at that time I didn't know how hard it was around that time, because I thought it would be like, alright, it's alright, I'll just pick through stuff, you know, I'll have a good mindset. I did not. I gained all my weight back. And then when I moved, I was trying out other diets, like eating only chicken and rice, changing the rice for potatoes, and then doing that to because I would do chicken breast, and then that started to get pricey for me. So I turned to ground chicken, which honestly, ground chicken is not that bad once you get used to it. For me, I just ate it because it was food that I got. And I cooked my own food, you know, because I'm doing my own diet. And doing all this stuff. And then when, what was it? It was around July-ish. June, or it was around June. No, June, yeah. June or July, around there. It was between those 2 months. I kept on failing diets and all that. And yeah, so I kept on failing my diets, you know, couldn't stick with anything. And then I was like, you know what, I need to do a goal, which is, which I want to do is, I want to lose 100 pounds in a year and then do bodybuilding, and I want to document it to show everybody the process of being a heavier set guy, a fat guy, I'll just say, and thinning down, but also building up the muscle and doing bodybuilding and showing through the process. Because I know that there are some people that have done this before, but they don't really show the process. They just show pictures and show the end results, but they don't want to show a day-to-day deal of what's like, all the mental challenges you're going to get, all the nice things that you're going to notice. And that's the point of this channel, is to show you guys and document my weight loss journey, but to show you guys of the process of losing the weight and the mental battles that you will fight while in the gym and all that. And to also just motivate people into going to the gym. And this isn't just for big guys. Skinny guys that are wanting to gain weight, they can learn too, because it's something where what I'm doing, just do the complete opposite. So instead of being in a deficit, go in a calorie surplus and eat, and just eat. And yeah, and it's gonna be nice, because after I'm done doing this 1 year deal and doing bodybuilding, I'm gonna keep on doing YouTube, obviously, but it's not gonna be like how where it's like, all right, I'm gonna do a bulk up for off-season stuff. It's gonna be like, after that, I'm gonna figure out video ideas where it's like, all right, I'm gonna take a weekend and go do like famous bodybuilders workout. I know this has been done before, but I want to try to do it myself, because I want to challenge myself and do a day where it's like I do like a full week of Arnold Schwarzenegger's workout, then do a week of Tom Platz's workout, do a week of Mike Mentzer's workout, etc. And do that, because then it can be a challenge, and then make that one whole video, because then it will make it where I still have to record every day, but you guys won't be getting as much videos, but you guys will get better quality of videos where I can edit them into being good. And I need to actually get an editing software on my computer, so then I can edit these videos a lot better, and plus then make it where I don't have as much storage taken up on my phone. Where I ran into an issue like tonight, where I needed to upload a video tonight, and spent about a good almost half an hour just deleting pictures, videos that I did not need anymore, to upload it and fall into that issue. So that's the part where it's like, that's the thing though, like, I'm not perfect. And that's another part about my channel, is to show people that you don't have to be perfect. Because being perfect, nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. Nobody is perfect, but that's the beauty of this channel though, is that what the imperfections that you have is what make you, you. And that's why, like, for me, like, whenever I've been doing kind of crappy, I'm only human, and yes, I understand there's other people that do way better. But see, I'm not those other people. I'm not going to compare them, because comparison is not healthy for you. Comparison is like what a lot of bodybuilders say. Comparison is a thief of happiness, if that's how that goes. I don't remember exactly. But what they mean by that is, like, you can't compare yourself to someone else, because your body is different. Your body's going to do stuff differently. And if you try to compare yourself to someone, you're never going to be happy. And that's the part, is that it's okay to be not perfect. Again, Like recently, in the past 3 months, I haven't been doing that great with editing my video or editing my videos and being on my old schedule that I was. And I think part of that was because I realized at some point that I bit too much than I could chew, and pretty much overdid it way too quick, where I should have worked into it. And I'm not saying that I'm gonna like not stop recording, but there is gonna be times where I'm not gonna have, let's say, 6 videos out in a week. What if there's gonna be some days where there's gonna be 5, and there's gonna be some days where there's only gonna be 4. Some days there may only be 3. But that's because there's some days where I really don't want to record, but I still want to go to the gym. I'm going to go to the gym because it's okay to have those times to yourself. And I get it, yes, it's supposed to be the idea of doing 100 days or lose 100 pounds in a year is to document every single day. But that's the thing, though, is that after a bit, for you guys to understand, too, I'm also trying to balance work because I'm not doing YouTube full time. I don't even get paid from YouTube. I am working and then going to the gym and recording for you guys. And then there ain't nothing wrong with that. But the goal is to be a full-time YouTuber. Because I know that once I actually have the time and make YouTube full-time, I can put out way better content. So if I was to do in 1 year, I have to gain, let's say, 30 pounds of muscle, we'll just say. Obviously, that's not going to be realistic, but I'm just using it for example. Like, instead of me doing like right now where it's like, where I'm exhausted, and so when I get to recording, I'm not as energetic. And I kind of look like I don't want to do YouTube. That's not it. It's just the fact of I am exhausted. I am only human. I'm not going to be perfect because, it's going to be, again, it's going to be a pain in the butt, I guess I'll say. Or there's some days where I'm just exhausted. Yeah, like that's the best way to put it, is that I'm exhausted because of work. And so, again, there's going to be days where I won't be uploading or recording, but I still want to work out. And that's perfectly fine. That's why when you see my videos and there's like a 4-day gap or a 5-day gap or a 2-day gap or a 3-day gap or even a 1-day gap, and then you see it hit the next number and it's not aligned with this. So, like, example, with today's video that I'm hoping that it's still uploading or uploaded. But like today's video and then the video before that, there's a 3-day difference. But that's because I went to the gym. I explained it in the last video. I went to the gym Friday night and Saturday night. I just chose not to record because there's times where I do like working out without recording. I'm not saying that I don't like doing YouTube again. It's just the fact that there are just days where I just want to go to the gym and not have to, worry about recording other people that doesn't need to get recorded. Because I try my best to be respectful. And trying to get the good angles is always kind of time consuming. And there's just some days where I just want to go through my workout and just get it done. I won't say fast, but get it done in a decent time, but still be effective with it. And that's fine. Because again, I'm not perfect. And I know that there is going to be days, even in the future, that I'm not going to be recording. I'm just going to go work out and enjoy that day just working out and not having to worry about editing and uploading. And yeah. And again, I'm not saying that I don't not like doing this. It's just the fact of I do like to still have my days where I just work out without having to record. And that's perfectly fine. But I have been yapping for a bit. So I'm going to end the video here, guys. And yeah, I just hope that this video and this part I hope that you guys understand my point from here. Is that it's okay to not be perfect. Again, a saying that I've been saying on this channel since I started was get comfortable of being uncomfortable. And that's because I want you guys to do new things that's out of your comfort zone and that will benefit you to grow. And yeah. But again, I am going to end the video here, guys. So, like always, hope that you guys have an amazing day. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces.